Okay guys, I'm back, and what I want to do this time is the same bottle cap pour, but I want to do only brown colors, and that's going to involve the gold, the bronze, the burnt sienna, and the Van Dyke brown, and of course this color, the beige color. And this is a Naples yellow and a lot of titanium white, which gives this nice warm beige color. So I'm doing the sides first this time. That's what you should be doing first. Easier, makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to put that on top. And spread it out. Here we go. This is a very zen. This is something that makes me really go into my zen mode. There we go. That is nice and covered. All I need is a little torch because I have a couple of air bubbles. And there's a tiny little schmutzy in there. Which we sometimes can't avoid, but we can take it out. There it is. Okay, now this time, like I said, I'm only going to be doing a select color. I'm going to start with this lovely bronze, and we're putting that in the center. And then around it we're going to put the gold. I'm going to put enough in that the whole first layer is gold. There it is. Then some of the same background color, we're going to put that on top. Then the Van Dyke, and I want that all around too, because this is sort of the stuff that goes into the background and makes it really pretty. Then I'm going to come back in with the background color again, because I'd like it to have a lot of background showing through. You never know if you're going to get it, but that's what I have in my mind. And that's something I meant to talk to you guys about too, because I know that a lot of people start their pour with, they have this picture in their mind, and then when they pour and it doesn't work out, they get a little bit discouraged. But you shouldn't, because this stuff you cannot determine how it works, how it places, how the colors play with each other. You have only a little bit of control, but you have more non-control than you do have. Okay, so this time we're gonna see again if we can put it on there really safe. Splat it out a little bit. Okay. Have a little messy here. Gotta clean that up a little bit. Wow, look at that. Can you see that? That is really going into the background. Don't know why that is, but I am gonna smooth it out just a little. And make it go over the side. Now that is really pretty. Of Of course, I want to keep it a little bit centered, but I want to make it go a little bit bigger down there too, and back. There are some really nice cells already popping up, but we'd like a few more. So I think that's about all we really need for it to be really pretty. I am letting it go a little bit into the background because I'm hoping for it again to sort of spread out. That is a really nice little thing. I'll show you a close-up in a bit, but that is really beautiful. That little thing there is doing its own magical stuff. That is really nice. Yeah, I see stuff working into the background as we speak. So I'm gonna hope that it's gonna get really big. And how we do this is just make sure that your background color is thinner than the stuff you pour on top of it. Then it'll all work out. Smoothing that out a little bit down here too, just over the side. Yeah, this is working nicely. See that, how it's growing? I'm not going to talk too long. I'm going to stop the video in a bit, and then I'm going to come back when it's at its biggest part. But right now I can see the bronze, a lot of the gold. You would expect the bronze to come out really as last, because I put it in the center here, as you can see here. But that's not how it, goes. That's what I told you. Sometimes you do not have any control whatsoever. But these colors go really well together. And the metallic ones sort of give it just that little bit extra. Although this one, because it's all browns, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of glitter. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. And I'm using the really fine art glitter, but I'm going to place it really strategically. Just here. And up here. Not too much, just, that it'll have just that little focus point. Let's see. That's it. So we have 1, 2, 3 little parts where we see that glittery stuff coming up. A little bit more here. That's it. Don't want to overdo it, that you make it look like a carnival. Just a tiny, tiny bit to make it just a little bit more interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop right now. I'll be back when it's grown to the bit where it doesn't grow anymore. So love you all to pieces, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, now it's about 10 minutes later, and you see that it really did grow. This is what I think is really awesome, how it really gets into the background. Here you can see the little bit of glitter I put in the parts where I, just thought it needed a little bit more. The gold is going to come out really nicely. It's going to make it look really nice. This is the little thing I was telling you about, that little thing on the side. It's really cute. Now this is really close up, of course. When you have it up like this, you won't really see the glittery stuff anymore. It'll just be a little glistering, you know, as you walk by. That is really pretty, isn't it? I really like it. Okay, see you back in a second.